Good morning, everyone. Hello. So I'm having a cup of tea in the morning meditation, and starting the day very calmly because yesterday was the final day of my exhibition on the Quaremont in Belgium, and it has been a very intense experience. So, and I feel like sharing some things about it. I don't know if you follow my videos or you listen to my videos. If you listen to my videos a lot, it's kind of a story or like a diary almost the thing that I'm doing here. But the interesting thing is that when you follow your heart, I told this before, you experience yourself like fully. And because if you sit and you don't do anything, you don't move. Like for example, in my example, it would be like working somewhere and thinking all the time about myself being an artist and like influencing the world with my art and giving art exhibitions or being part of this system of art that is in the world, or being part of like the dream and the visions I have for myself. So I stopped dreaming about it and started doing it and organizing it because I didn't feel yet to go to galleries or to ask other people to help me. So I felt more like organizing an art exhibition myself. And the funny thing is that I did it before, like I was doing it before. And yeah, I forgot about the contrast. I really forgot about the pain you experience as an artist also by doing that. For me, it felt like very painful, and just because there's a high in creating things, like when you paint, or in my what I experience now is like a very big high of creating and working on the exhibition and creating the artworks, and also pushing myself to get everything finished, and then eventually like showing it and letting that work. I mean, there's just a time lapse of 3 weeks, and you invite people, so, or you invite, I'm just staying in this region for now. It's the first time also. So the intensity of the work doesn't fit directly with the intensity of the exhibition in itself, like the intensity of people seeing it, the intensity of receiving it, also the intensity of selling artworks, and that just needs time. And I also feel that all the artworks are preparing for something, or are like starting to live their own life. I told before, it's like I think it feels like you make a baby or a child, and as a woman you have to let go of that child eventually. You can only help it and like nurture it, but you have to let go eventually. And it's a very intense feeling. I'm really digesting a lot. So never underestimate like following your heart. It's not all about love, actually. It's really more about learning and like confronting yourself with things, because that is what happened now. Like I've been confronted with feelings I forgot about I used to have, or I had feelings that I suppressed. And also I could see myself because there's a different kind of awareness now than before. So I could see myself doing the same things, but from a different viewpoint, and that makes it so interesting. Like, because I can fine tune myself, and I can also see that, okay, that was too painful, so I will not do it again, um, or I will try to do it differently. And I'm not really talking about the artworks in itself now, because I know that the work I did sooner or later will, ça vaut la peine, like it is worth it. And also I know that me as a person don't have an idea of what the works will actually do, or where they will be, or how this will create itself further. And that is for me it's a blessing to understand that, and I like to realize that you don't know. And I'm also very grateful, because it makes you feel really, 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 really human, and really like the different aspects that we have as a human, and the pains that we experience as human beings, and also the stuckness we are in as a human being in this society and in this manifestation. Because I could really feel like it's like a very good mirror, because actually art is a very personal thing, and you kind of share a part of yourself. You don't show yourself alone, you show like other parts as well. And the way people react on that, you can really learn very deeply about yourself, about your intentions, about how your inner world, or how your dream world, or your psychic world is actually working in a physical way. Because normally you don't see that. There's a lot of things you don't see in a person. We have all these different kind of landscapes inside, and you need to train to be able to see that. Or you need to be a visionary or something to be able to see that. So for me now, it's more like, okay, how am I going to continue with this? First of all, I'm gonna put everything online on internet, and I'm also going to create a shop with other kind of objects with my artworks. So because I want to be able to spread them more widely than only the artwork in itself. And yeah. um So I have never felt so deep. And it's not in a high way, or like I mean, in a blissful way. It's actually in a very painful way. And that is, I think, also the hard part of being an artist. And like, because you always show a part of yourself. I don't know if this is necessary actually, so I have to research that also. But you always like show parts of yourself, and that can be very painful, especially when you witness people looking at it and reacting on that. And yeah. I'm yeah. So like I said, I don't know if that is what is necessary to do. I mean, maybe that can also be adjusted a little bit. So I will see how this continues. And thank you anyways for watching and following me. And if you like this video, you can always click on the like button, or maybe give a comment. And yeah, I hope you are doing well, and thank you for being here with me.